There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is Ravage. Oh, well, I think we know what this is. And there is keyboard control. And yep, there's mouse control as well. So, oh, listen to that soundtrack. That is reminding me of One Must Fall, for some reason. Oh, that is a nice dancey beat from the Sound Blaster emulator. So, Ravage looks like a standard top-down shooter in the vein of Demon Star or Tyrian or Raptor. So let's give it a go. New game, one player. Let's just go rookie. Let's just have a little fun. Hit fire. Is control fire Ravage? Yes, it is. But unfortunately, I've got mouse control. Let's just fix that, Ravage, shall we? Because I wanna play a bit of you. Let's see, control player one. There it is, nice and easy. We can change to keyboard there. Oh, that's good. I like that. So let's try that again, because this actually looks quite promising. Okay, hit fire. So space also works as fire, and that is your primary fire. And yes, you have the ability to hold down fire. And this is all looking quite familiar. It's your top-down shooter, vertical shooters as they call them, and I'm dead already. Wow, that was fast. So it's taking the Raiden-y sort of Raptor-y philosophy there, where it's like, we're gonna be a tough shooter, and if you touch anything, you're gonna die. Which I'm not a fan of. You know, I think at my age, you know, it gets a bit hardcore, you know, especially when you're trying to talk about something. I've noticed just a little bit of slowdown. That might be an emulation thing. Oh, there's a tank that's following us, and the temptation is to destroy everything, but because I have no weapon power-ups, you know, it's not a good idea. You know, these things are often in the first level. They're actually designed in a way, let's just destroy that train, that the initial weapon just won't cut the mustard. You know, it's certain games, Tyrian again is a great example. You come back to previous levels and you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to take this on with the main weapon. Game over. And that's on the easiest setting. Man. Let's see. Yeah, no, there's no... Wonder if you can turn up the FPS. No, you're sat at 30, which is fine. But kudos to them for having a detailed option menu. Alright, I'm gonna give that one more go, I think. And this time, I'm gonna play it expert, and I'm gonna die so fast. Ready? Okay. So this level is called Cool and Easy. Instant death. Anytime you see something on the screen, it's instant death. Oof. And the problem is, it's about pattern memorization. And if you do that, like I just did, suddenly you realize, oh, I don't know the pattern, so I just have to react on the fly. This is gonna end very quickly. Oh, that was cheap. That was cheap, Ravage. I just finished my invincibility. I tell you what, this is quite an enjoyable little top-down shooter, I have to say. You know, it's a sort of game where it's never going to hit the heights of the best of the genre, but it is so heavily inspired by the best of the genre that you're like, yeah, I can get behind that. You knew how to make a top-down shooter game. Or even if you didn't, you clearly had played a lot of top-down shooters. You can tell from the graphic palette and the gameplay in general that whoever made this clearly had a love for that genre. You know, they weren't just trying to make a quick buck or anything. You know, they wanted to make an equivalent to some of those best top-down shooters for DOS. I'm trying my best not to just keep mentioning Raptor and Tyrian, but that's what this is. It's got the sort of aesthetic of the two sort of jammed together. The soundtrack, you know, it's perfectly playable, you know, shareware stuff. There's just a little bit of concern about the slowdown, but again, as I've said before, it might be emulation. That might be the DOSBox cycles count. Stupid. And the thing is, this is not a fight against the game's difficulty for me. This is a fight against me. You know, my reduced reaction times and my hand cramping up and so on, you know. I think if you were an aficionado, like if you really played a lot of these games and were very good at them, then yeah, this is right up your street. Okay, we're getting a little further, he says, and that means I'll die instantly because of the Lawnie curse, probably. But yeah, I like what I see. And I'm just focusing... no, gone. Told you, Lawnie curse. I'm just focusing, dies instantly. So, the problem with these sort of games is I want to play more of them, but it would just be me dying over and over and over again on that same first level. And as the young people would say, it's a skill issue. Ravage is not the sort of game that is deliberately trying to appeal to the masses. It knows its target audience. It's like, yeah, do you like hardcore top-down shooters where a single hit will kill you? Then boy do I have a game for you. So yeah, I'm super impressed with this one, and I recommend it to that tiny niche of people who like those hardcore bullet hell style top-down shooters. I didn't even get to see the stuff section. There's even a story. There's probably a shop after the first level. I give Ravage a hearty recommendation. A lovely homage to a genre that doesn't get as much love these days. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it all the time. Feel free to take a look at the hundreds of other videos on my channel where I can play them a bit more effectively than this one. And if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you're a bit of a top-down shooter fanatic, you might be one of my wonderful patrons. Look at those great names. A secret cabal of patrons and YouTube members who know how to dodge bullets, unlike Lawnie. So yeah, mixed feelings, you know, because it's not trying to appeal to newcomers. I get that, but I kinda wish it was a little more forgiving. Just so somebody like me could play it for longer than I did. Until next time.